we're here at Creative Sisters, and I'm with Marissa Hobensack. And Marissa, we're celebrating Mother's Day. We're getting ready for Mother's Day,
We are,
right?
yes.
And you have some really fun jewelry ideas to share with us. So what are we going to make today?
So today we're going to focus on some guitar string bracelets.
Fun.
So we have a couple different styles, and they're not all the same. So everyone is going to be a little different, a little unique, so you're always getting
I love it. One of a kind.
Yep.
One of a kind
One of a
pieces.
kind. All right, so we're gonna start with some guitar strings first. We're gonna make one that looks like this. So we're gonna start with our guitar strings.
All right.
So I'm just gonna cut off the ends.
All right.
And then we have some larger beads here with some big holes. I picked a thicker guitar string. So we're gonna do that and make sure it's a little even at the top here, even though we'll fix it later.
Yeah.
And I'll put the bead on one end, and then I'm gonna weave this one right through, and we're gonna pull it like we're tying a shoelace almost.
Oh, fun. So we get our loop-de-loops.
Yes. And again, just still trying to keep it even when we pull. We have our first loop, and then we're just gonna keep repeating that process another couple times. And something fun that you can do is you can either make the loops all the same size, or you can alternate and make one bigger and one smaller.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, so we have our last one on, so we could do a test and see to make sure that just about wraps around my wrist, and we're gonna give it a little bit of room because we have to put the clasp on.
Okay.
We're going to cut these. I give it maybe like 1 or 2, 1.5 inches away from the last bead. And then we have our end with a hook on it.
Yes.
So we don't need one on the other end because that's just gonna loop right there.
Right, perfect.
So we'll take some glue, put a little bit in there, and then we hold our two ends together. And then I usually let them sit for a good 24 hours just to make sure the glue dries before we can bend it and hook it together.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so we have another style, right?
We do. We're gonna take one. I had already glued on one of the ends to make sure that was nice and dry, but I have 3 pieces of guitar string here. So we're gonna take one of these funky flowers, and I'm gonna hold 2 here because it has
it's loops on the
loops on the back to string them through. So, and now I still have this one in the middle that I left out. So I have some beads that match.
Oh, these are cute.
And I'm gonna slide those on. And then you could just position them on either side of the flower.
Oh, that looks nice.
And then same as before, we'd measure to make sure like a decent length. Cut them and then glue the other end on. So when it's around your wrist,
Oh,
you
that
have
looks
a bracelet
great.
like that. And one more quick style that we can do is I have about 5 strands of guitar strings here, and I have these little fun beads. So you can put as many on, but you just keep putting beads on each of the strands. And same thing, we'd cut them, glue the end, so when it's around your wrist, you have that.
That's a really cute style too. They're all so different. And here at Creative Sisters, you can customize anything.
Yes, absolutely. So all of the stuff that we printed on the metal and the wood, we use our laser engraver for. So we come up with the designs, the fonts, the images that we use. We design all of that, and then we cut it right here too. We have a couple different options. For our guitar strings, we have these little discs. This one says Aunt. We have other ones with maybe an initial if you have kid's initial, grandkid's initial, or even you can put the kid's name on there. So we're gonna take a jump ring, and we're gonna take an initial, and then what we can do is we can hang it right from the guitar string bracelet. So one way to customize the guitar strings is by doing that. As well, we can put little crystal beads on for the kids' birthstones as well. So
oh, that's nice.
this one, if we have the letter B, we can use a pink bead for their birth month as well.
These are darling. I love the fact of the customization with the initials or names.
Yes, and in addition to just the guitar strings, because these aren't the only things that we have, I have laid out a couple other options that we've printed out on both metal and wood that you can add. The bigger ones would be better for a necklace.
Yeah.
And there's tons of options to customize. You could put, you know, Grammy, Mimi, Nana, any auntie.
I love that. Like all the dear names that you may have. Well, Bria, the other Creative Sister, is here joining us. Bria, why don't you wrap it up for us and tell us more about Creative Sisters?
Absolutely. So you could come visit us. We have a store here in Oliphant on the Burke Bypass. We're open Tuesday to Saturday, so be sure to stop in. We have jewelry options like the guitar string Marisha showed you, the earrings, the necklaces. We have other decor items here, bouquets of flowers, lanterns, wreaths, door hangers, so many things. And also that are specific for Mother's Day is we have postcards that you can customize with the names, the kids' names on them, and then even cutting boards that you could put a family recipe, the grandkids' names, so many different things that you can give as a gift that's not just maybe a bouquet of flowers, something a little more personalized that will really last forever. Exactly. You could also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Creative Sisters Designs. And again, we are located at 594 Burke Bypass in Oliphant.
Well, thank you ladies for having us here today, and happy Mother's Day to your mom.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.